Like you got some much needed sleep. You open the door. You're heading out first. You just said Armorsmith. So you open the door, and you see Smurrrrh back standing against the wall, kind of banging his head into the wall.
So I take a I didn't wake up,
we just
right?
say good morning and carry on.
Okay. You all head out?
Smurrrrh enrages. Oh god.
So I take it I slept through the night, right?
Yeah, you slept through the entire night.
Yep. Awesome.
Like, didn't they? Weren't they supposed to switch shifts? Like.
Yep.
Okay.
And so I wake up fully rested.
I feel great.
Shit! Open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell Smurrrrh to go grab a nap.
You're talking to Smurrrrh?
Yep.
No acknowledgement. Just banging his head on the wall.
He's been talking to something.
Yeah.
I'm studying my books. I'm not really aware of any of this.
Yep.
Let's see. Putting my hand.
I'm gonna say Smurrrrh.
Okay.
With a question mark.
No response.
Hey, Sragg.
Yeah.
Sragg, the scroll, scribing these scrolls into my spell book destroys the scrolls in the process. Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Before Teague does something, I'm gonna grab Smurrrrh's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and turn him around.
You turn him around, and he's got kind of a blank stare.
Interesting. I don't know what to do. This is shocking. I don't know what to do with him. I'm gonna head over to Ren's door and knock on it.
The wizard was almost finished scribing his scrolls. The door knocked. He flipped out, dropped his spell book. Everything went off me and explodes.
Ink everywhere. Half the inn is gone.
All right. You have a knock at your door.
Go ahead and call over my shoulder. Yes.
All
I'm
right,
not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm not going to risk damaging something.
I open it and say, "Have you seen Smurrrrh this morning?"
Smurrrrh this morning? No, I've been copying.
He's staring off in the distance blankly and not responding.
Oh, so business as usual.
No, not quite.
Really?
I mean, you could probably challenge him to a fight, and he would stare at you blankly.
That is unusual. How close am I on to completing this, Sragg?
You will be done in a few moments. Just about 2 minutes.
All right. Well, give me a couple minutes to
Cleric?
finish this, and I'll come out and take a look at him.
All right.
Where is Cleric at?
I'm just standing with him, waiting for Rick to figure something out, because he told me to not do anything drastic.
Okay. All right. You're standing there with the drooling Smurrrrh.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to look down the hall, kind of look around. I don't see anyone around, do I?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just going to wait for Ren to finish up and come out. Tell Colby.
All right.
Ren's coming out.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at him. What do I see? I guess what kind of role would this be?
I'm not sure what kind of role it is.
First off, detect magic. I'm just going to see if he's if he appears to be under the effect of some enchantment.
Okay. Detect magic. What is? Give me half a second to see if I can give you anything off of that.
do 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 do.
Do 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 dum dum.
Time's up.
Okay. There is a lingering aura present.
What is a lingering aura, Alex?
Divination aura. It's strong.
What school?
Divination.
Divination.
Strong aura still lingering about him. You see the minor glow coming from the sword. You see the giant glow coming from the backpack.
And this divination is centered on him. It's emanating from him. It's not coming from the sword at all.
Right, it's centered on him.
Get ready to catch him.
Catch him?
Yes, catch him.
All right.
I cast sleep on the orc.
I hold my hands out to grab him.
Okay. What's your save here? It's a will, right? Oh yeah.
Yes, and he's unconscious, so.
He's unconscious. He falls forward.
And they try to catch him. I'm
Yes.
stepping aside.
A 7-foot, 400-pound orc falls forward at you.
Hey, man. I'm pretty
Yes.
tall and beefy. I'm
We're
going to try
standing.
and catch this
We're
guy.
standing on either side, ready to grab his arms when he goes.
You get him. Yep.
We got him?
Yep.
Okay. Let's take him back into. Did we get a room for him or what? Was he sharing one of these?
Just throw him in my room.
All right. Let's go ahead and just strip his gear off. He's going to need to rest. Won't be able to do it with his armor and everything.
Okay.
You-
We'll do that.
What are we going to do about the, And
I'll take that for now. Won't touch it. Won't open it. Won't talk to it. But we're gonna remove it from his person. Maybe he'll get some sleep.
Do you have any idea what that was?
He was under some enchantment. I don't know. I don't know enough to positively identify it.
It did something new.
That's what's scaring me.
Well, out of game, I'm betting we've never
I guess-
sensed the divination school before.
Well, yeah. The book is misbehaving in a new way. That's worrying to me. We should. I would like to say it again for the record. We should probably rotate exposure to this thing.
It's a good idea.
Sounds like I'm next, I say reluctantly.
Whatever you do, just keep it away from him for the next 8 hours. We'll just let him sleep it off. Hopefully that'll help.
Okay.
We'll take the pack and I'll pull the sack that contains the books and I'll just hand him the sack.
So you hand the sack book to Riclamin.
Yes.
You've
And
gained
a
the
word
book.
of advice: this thing is intelligent and it's making offers. If it seems to be messing with you, it's able to you can hold a conversation with this thing if you so choose. I would advise against it, but I was able to force my hand to let go, and that was the extent of my ability when I opened it. I was able to refuse its offer, though. You may receive some you may receive some protection or benefit, or at least be less of a focus for it if you place your hand on the book and just think this is going to sound odd. Think towards it and refuse its offers.
All right.
It seems to be able to have like some sort of effect beyond, like, if you're not even touching it, it's just close by. Do you know of anything that can be done to prevent that?
Limit
that?
its
Nothing.
power?
Nothing within my power or yours at this time.
Is there any, like,
Is there a temple to either of your gods in the vicinity of this town? A true temple, not a shrine.
Not that I've seen. And based on what it did to the holy water, I'm not interested in taking it anywhere near any of my temples.
This is beyond my ability to deal with. It's beyond yours, obviously, as well. Honestly, I can't think of anything to do but take it to a higher power. My family does host a number of wizards of great strength, but it's a community of several magical families, and I would not want to bring this near that.
Is there like a box or anything we can stick it in, like a lead-lined box?
We can stick it in a box, but I don't believe any mundane material unaided by magic of some sort would hold it.
How's it gaining strength?
I doubt it's so much gaining strength as becoming more frustrated.
Would I know that armor and metal interferes with mage's casting?
Say that again?
Mages, I noticed the mages don't ever wear plate because it screws up their arcanes.
It's a matter. It's a matter of limited mobility and dexterity. It's got nothing to do with the spells themselves, unfortunately.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I always thought it was some sort of interference.
I could wear full plate. I would just have a high percentage chance to fail the spell.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to move my arms and hands as dexterously as necessary to cast the spells effectively.
Gotcha.
So, we don't know of any centers of power for your deities in the area. I would not advise bringing it to Longsaddle. The only person I'm aware of that might be able to help us or have access to one that could is in Waterdeep, and that is a long distance from here.
How long would it take to get there, if you had to
Sragg?
guess?
I have a map.
Sragg. The map. Y'all think it's weeks of travel.
Weeks of travel, yes.
Closer to a month.
So it would take us months. We've only been dealing with this book for a week,
maybe
and it would take us months.
Maybe Edric knows of a quicker way.
If you trust him with knowing that we have something of power that we don't.
I definitely do not.
Well,
I would want to know what the source of his resources happened to be before I would consider giving him the idea that we have something potentially that valuable.
good point. Okay, so we're gonna let the orc sleep, and we're gonna take a quick pause because the orc is about to wake up.
Cool.
So y'all can discuss this in the other room while he's snoozing.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's out cold enough that he could have had it right in front of him too. Although that wouldn't be wise because the book is probably there.
So I'm taking the book, right? That's what we decided.
Yeah. We'll just rotate off on a daily basis. Hopefully, it won't be able to build up.
Put it in my backpack.
Inside its own bag in your backpack?
Yep. Well, he's holding it out to me, so I'm telling Ren.
So you don't want to touch it? Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
It's basically just the sack wrapped around two books. We don't really care which book is which. They're both going in. We're not going to look at them. We don't care. Not that
I'm
important.
not even touching him. He's just putting them in.
It's in your backpack.
Great. All right, I'm heading off to the armor smith. I tell the guys.
All right. You take off. And okay. Well,
To grandmother's house we go. The armor
okay,
shop.
Yeah, armor shop. Your stuff is ready for delivery or for pickup. I mean,
Beautiful.
bundled up.
You got
One of
How
those
awesome
dudes.
is it?
Pickup and delivery.
It is awesome.
COD and MasterCard.
He offered to help you get into it.
No,
Great.
Accept Discover.
He's a helpful little guy, isn't he?
Yep, he suits you up. Well, you can afford to be.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, so what did I get from him?
You got Masterwork Plate Mail.
Wow.
Yep. Master Shield, Masterwork Longsword.
Don't
Good news
attack a
is-
rust monster.
We never have to worry about Smurrrrh yelling into a dungeon, because they're going to know we're coming way ahead of that.
Yep.
No doubt, but at least we'll be prepared.
Now you're covered in metal behind Smurrrrh.
What was the longsword?
It's a Masterwork Longsword.
With gems for some reason?
Yeah, it was gemmed.
Your microphone just
Not
took a shit.
nearly as nice as the one you gave me. Yeah.
Okay, what do I input as the bonuses and the weights on these? Do you know?
Regular weights. The armor check penalty for the Masterwork armor is halved.
I have been
And
neglecting this shit out of my character sheet.
The longsword gives you a +1 to attack only. Otherwise, it's regular.
So what would you call the longsword? +1 masterwork longsword, or?
No, it's just a Masterwork Longsword.
Oh, it gives me a +1
Like
to
the
attack.
equivalent of +1, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
equivalent +1, it just doesn't do its damage as well.
It's better than the average bear.
Yep.
Okay, what about weight?
Oh yeah, wait. I was looking for that, wasn't I?
I need weight, armor bonus.
Okay, Power Shield gives you a 4 armor bonus.
Okay.
It's got a 10 armor check penalty, so it's a 5. It weighs 45 pounds.
That's the plate, that is, or the tower shield? What do we?
That's the Tower Shield. Your plate weighs 50 pounds.
Wow.
It's okay, I can handle it.
Dex of 1, armor bonus of 8.
If not, I'll hold on to him while he attacks.
What's the armor check penalty, sorry, on the shield?
It's 5 for the shield and 3 for the armor.
Is that a negative? I don't really
Yeah.
know what to put here. -5?
Yep.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's the shield that's -5, and you said what was the max dex bonus?
The max deck bonus on the shield is a 2, but it doesn't matter because your full plate's a max of 1. So that's the worst you can do. You can add 1 of your dexterity to your AC. But
It's just
wearing the shield,
overriding any dex bonus you would get. It's now capped at 1 for AC.
yeah. So with the shield out and the full plate on, you would have an AC of 23.
And what's the AC penalty, sorry, on the plate mail? And the armor bonus? I didn't get that.
Okay, it's got an armor bonus of 8 on the plate mail
Roger.
with an armor check penalty of -3.
Okay.
Wait, we got a helms with this too, didn't we?
Yes, but they don't really give you much for stat-wise.
There's no helmet?
They just go with it. Not for armor-wise.
Oh.
It doesn't give you any extra AC or anything. It just comes with the suit.
They don't stack anyway.
Hmm?
Like a +1 item only gives you a +1. You can't have multiple. Oh, my
Okay.
mic was up by my ear.
What's the weight of the longsword?
Okay. Let's say it's 50 pounds also to match the rest of it.
I can find it for you if you want.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't think it's 50 pounds, considering my great axe is 12.
That gem in it, I don't know, man. I think put the gem that he gave you in
Gems
there.
of extra
What?
weight.
What was the item?
No.
He put a fucking
Yeah.
ruby in it?
Masterwork
pounds.
longsword of encumbrance.
Sorry, 4?
4 pounds. Okay.
And its damage is 1d8.
Mhm.
Critical is
Light
20
axe.
times 3.
No. Longsword is
20
1d8. The
Don't
critical is
Masterwork
19 to
weapons
20.
give you a bonus to the
Right.
attack, but not a bonus to damage?
Right, we covered that one. The longsword is a 19 to 20 times 2. The armor halves the armor check penalty. The weapons, it gives a +1 to attack, but not to damage. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so
The greatsword is what? 2d6 +1 plus 1d6 cold?
Right.
So since you've been gone, we came back to discover that Edric's shop, his wooden shack, is now a multi-level mansion, or in the
Tower.
process of being built into a multi-level mage tower of awesomeness.
Edric was the guy we killed?
Nope,
No.
Edric was the
No.
we
Wait, I
killed his
forget.
apprentice. And
Oh, okay.
you bought something from him with those shiny rocks,
Okay.
which he's since used to upgrade slightly his everything.
So he's gone from a wooden shanty to like a 6 to 8 floor mage tower
Yeah,
Cool.
with like 3 stable hands, and yeah, it's pretty crazy.
within 4 days.
Within
So
4
those
days.
rubies were pretty good.
Yeah. Everything has quadrupled in price in his shop.
Nice.
Thankfully, we found the armor smith next door, who's a half orc, which I had full plate made, or I bought full plate. Rick had full plate made, and weapons and stuff.
Okay.
We gave him a ruby and a sapphire to build all that.
And improve all our stuff and fit it, and
As well
he
as
also
he's working on scale mail for you, if you want.
Yeah.
I had some gems from I had like 3 gems left over. I had 4 total. One was a pearl that was supposed to be used to identify the sword that I was going to give to
Yep, that took care of
to
him.
Josh.
You did it.
Okay. And I had
You
3
have
other
3
ones.
of
I had
them.
a yellow one, I think.
An amber.
Yeah.
And it's an amethyst,
Yeah.
a bloodstone, and a moss agate you had left.
There we go.
Okay.
Shiny.
So shortly,
Yes.
the
I researched my gems this time.
the half orc blacksmith was more than happy to make you your whatever you needed, because you're his kin. And
Oh, nice.
We suspect he will be upgrading his shop very shortly once he realizes how much the gems are worth, because he
He's
didn't
gonna
quite
send
seem
that
to know.
prove That master.
We might be getting notoriety for all this.
We have caused a bit
Just
of
fighting around these
commotion in
gems.
town. Everybody in town thinks Edric is up to no good selling black market items, because they can't figure out how he made all this money.
they also seem to suspect him in the murder
Like-
of what's his name there? That
His
guy,
apprentice.
because right after he died, his tower is now suddenly upgraded.
Way to make the blame onto him. Woohoo! Go team.
Yep. And I may have furthered that thought in the blacksmith's name or head.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the
That sounds-
tentacle,
That sounds like an evil act to me, man. You're gonna switch your alignment.
No,
the
no.
tentacle monster. We found out a little bit about him. Apparently, Redgar is a dwarf in town. He owns like a shady items and goods shops. He seems to be selling a bunch of used adventurer items.
Who's this?
This guy named Redgar. It's Redgar's goods.
I'm gonna
He's
assume I was
kind
up
of
a tree.
untrusting. He dives underwater where we saw that tentacle when we were crossing
Oh,
the
right.
raft. Yeah, the ferry. And he comes back up with a wheelbarrow full of stuff and sells it in his shop.
He dives in the water and comes
For
up
a-
with a wheelbarrow full of stuff.
He dives underwater for a very long time.
And denies
And
the
he has like a buoyant wheelbarrow, or he just like walks out of the water with a wheelbarrow.
And
we didn't get that far.
Darren's character Colby told us that he denies the existence of a creature in the water. Immediately, before he
That
even
whole
said anything.
situation's weird. Just imagine some dude walking out of Ramsey Lake with a wheelbarrow, just walking right out of the water, you know?
I don't know if he...
It's full of shit.
I don't think he walks out of the White Lake with the wheelbarrow.
But we draw the line at wheelbarrow, but undead swords and Necronomicons and tentacle monsters.
I'm sorry, a
that's-
guy walking out of a lake with pushing a wheelbarrow, yeah, full of stuff. That's just strange, man.
Yeah, I have to say that's going too far now.
No longer
Would that
suspend your
just
disbelief.
float?
And that's the story so far.
Okay.
So
Except for the
we
part
have
where
to...
you're- yeah.
Yeah, we have to go murder the other orc clan.
As you tell my character this, I'm in disbelief.
Well, actually,
You saw
You
it
were-
all.
Yeah, you were with us the whole time.
All right. I was in
You're
auto
kind of following along. Yeah.
I was in zombie mode. I have that stupid Necronomicon. It makes me feel funny.
Yeah, he didn't.
So I'm
actually
at the
remember
armor
any
shop.
of the
I get
last
my
day.
gear. I grab my the scale mail that he made for the half orc.
That's cool.
He's out of distance.
What the hell was that?
that's Smurrrrh. Remember I
He
told you
gets-
earlier when he took the sword? You were asking which part he never needed it, and you heard the squeak along the glass. That's what you heard.
He's come for his gear.
Okay, then. All
No,
right.
he's still sleeping, I imagine. So I'm gonna grab the stuff and I'm gonna head back.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it. Can I sell him my greatsword when I get there? I'd like to
Yeah.
sell him my greatsword. Just
Yeah.
the crappy greatsword.
He'll take it.
You mean the awesome greatsword worth a ruby?
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'll give you
You're
this,
muted, Dre. You have to unmute yourself.
He'll give you 25 gold for it.
Yeah, I know. That's how I roll.
Do
All right.
you want me to come in there and see if I can get him
Out
a
of
little
character,
higher?
I'd like to use my diplomacy check on him and see if I can get it a little higher.
Sure.
Do you want me to roll it or you?
No, it's not your check. You should roll it.
You can roll this one.
Okay.
Checks in the mail, bitch.
It's a 6, right? So D20 plus 6, please don't fail.
He said, I'll give you 25 gold for it. And he starts looking at it, looking over it.
Actually,
Maybe 30.
All right. Or you could call it even with that red gem you got.
What? What's happening? What I miss?
we're trying to swindle the half orc.
Me or the other guy?
Rick.
Fail miserably.
What's
You,
What's that?
You're a funny guy. I like it. No, really, do you want the 30 gold?
Thanks, Sragg. 30 gold sounds good.
There you go.
Swindlers.
That was a fail, right?
That was such a fail that it's like, there's no way he's serious.
Okay.
He's not being serious. It's not possible.
So he gives me 30 gold for that?
Yep.
Okay, we're moving it.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the inn room, Wizard, Cleric,
We're good to go.
unconscious
right?
Barbarian.
Has it been 8 hours yet?
It's gonna be a while. He's sleeping. He's unconscious, and as far as anything is concerned, he's got a lot of sleeping to make up for. So.
Yeah, you can tell me. What's the,
I've
I
really
think
got
there's a racetrack nearby.
Yes, beating on the floor. Someone's beating on the floor below.
Okay, well, we're not going anywhere until he wakes up, so I have nothing else to do in town.
Wake me up before you go.
I'll just continue
Slap him.
messing around with my spell books.
It goes off.
Do a command wake on me. Command wake.
Oh,
I was cleaning it. It went off.
We had to use the sleep spell to get you to go to sleep.
There's that word again. Had to.
The
That's 2 words.
when I cast my
I mean,
concentrate, this is I don't know if you can answer this. I just dote if it's metagaming dote. When I cast it, did I know how far Smurrrrh was from me when I cast it?
No.
Okay.
I can answer that because you don't.
How big a room am I in right now, or was I in?
It's not.
Are
too
there any
big of a
girls there?
room.
Where are the Cheetos? Okay.
But maybe 10 foot, so you can tell it would have got. No.
It could have gone either way. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible. It's possible you're responsible for this. You could have it on your
And by
conscience if
possibly
want
you
it.
mean completely? Yeah, gotcha.
Wait a minute.
I'm not. Is it affected by line of sight?
Are y'all making much noise in there?
Who? I'm
Wait,
not.
are you? Hang on, Cleric. Are you walking at all? Have you moved?
Well, no. I assume I would have grabbed a seat and be kind of. I don't know. Do I have the good book
You're-
with me?
You're
Not that
sitting
book.
beside- You have the good book. You're sitting beside the cleric. I mean the orc on the bed, just feeling terrible for what you did to him.
Well, I'm not gonna be sitting right beside him because, well, he smells probably a little bit, and so as far as I can be away from him in the room.
Okay. And that sleep is a minute per level, by the way.
Every now and then I let out a big fart for good measure.
Yeah, the spell itself is a minute per level, but it's not like he's actually had rest in a long period of time.
I can see.
And
where
there's
you
no
would
reason for him
assume
to
that
wake
that
back
would-
up.
I can see where you would think that.
I'm not walking around. I'm sitting quietly in my chain or my plate mail.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's funny to me. I just picture you holding very still, like.
Well, I'm gonna be sitting kind of. Well, you can't see, but I'm reclined in the chair. Okay, I'm not reclined because I could fall over. They don't have these cool chairs in medieval times. I'm just sitting patiently in my chair, meditating or whatever.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
There
but-
could have been a tinker gnome that made a chair for you.
About midday, you get some knocks at the door. Someone opens the door. It's the innkeep you recognize.
Yeah, I tell them we need the room for another night. We need all the rooms, and I give them the money.
Well, thank you very much. Smurrrrh, you woke up to the noise.
Huh?
And you're listening.
Hey, what's going on? Oh man, what a great sleep. I feel funny though.
You're tired, but you're.
Ugh. Yeah, well, okay, it wasn't a
takes
great
the money
sleep.
and goes.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
How much did that cost me, Sragg?
You took the 3 rooms again, 3 gold.
What happened? Where am I?
You feeling rested?
No. I put my head back on my pillow.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the innkeeper to just have some food brought up to us.
Okay. I can do that.
What the fuck? I'm okay.
You sure?
Yep. Crisis averted. I found the missing candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yep.
Alright.
Gummy Coke bottles. You can't lose those. They're like gold.
Except those are the ones you had like 6 months ago.
No, I had them yesterday.
You get back to the. You were heading back to the inn, yes, Riclamin?
I was, yes.
Okay. You arrive back in. You see the innkeeper leaving, and he asks if you would like some food brought as well.
Sure.
Okay. He heads down.
I say yeah, bacon. I go back on my sleep. To sleep on my pillow.
You get in. The cleric sitting as close as he can stand to the orc. What were you doing in the room, wizard? Going through your book?
Pretty much just studying the spell book. I do.
Spell book. You walk into the wake. Apparently. Poor orc.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay. I walk in to see him still sleeping, or is he dead?
They're really not
He's making
distinguishable.
lots of noise.
All
Well,
right.
he said he was over there snoring and farting, so he's making a lot of noise. He's alive. He's fine.
Okay.
You're still
So,
awake, or are you trying to go back to sleep?
Me? Yeah, I'm like, guys, shut up. I'm tired. And I go back to bed.
It's the middle of... Never mind. Okay.
I don't care what time of day it is. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're back in.
Head back to my room once he brings the food up and let my ferret out and let it play.
whoa.
High five to Ferret.
Whoa!
There's a
I
knock
think
at
you've
the
done
door.
enough for that for a couple of weeks.
The door comes open. He has a big loaf of bread and 4 big bowls of stew. Brings it in. Passes it out.
Do I smell the stew?
Yes.
I
It is-
wake up. I'm like, stew!
It is good stuff.
What time of day is it? Lunch or noon-ish? A little
It's
afternoon?
just past noon. Yeah.
I grab a couple bowls of stew, start scarfing them down.
Thank him for the food. Ask him what it'll cost, and pay him whatever he says.
$1 million.
You took 2 stews. Who else ate?
I'll have a stew.
You got a stew?
Yeah, and I don't know. One of you guys can ask him to bring another one up.
He sees the wart grab 2 and goes back for more.
I'll give him I'll give him a few gold pieces and just ask him to put just take whatever we eat out of that for now.
He waves it off. Just take it with the room.
Cool.
It's our continental
that's it.
breakfast.
Well, I am gonna feed my ferret if nothing else. So.
Just keep
All
away
right, so I'm
from
gonna
the
take that
orc so he
that
doesn't
skill
eat
mail
it.
out of my bag, and I'm gonna
Skill mail out.
put it on, set it down beside
I
Smurrrrh and say,
oh,
"Here's
sorry, go ahead.
compliments of Brug. Here you go."
What's this? Some armor? Alright, cool.
The half-orc Smith you met yesterday. You didn't get to meet him really, but yeah, you met him.
Alright.
He
In the
did it for
alternate
free
timeline?
because- Yeah, he did it for free for you since you were.
His kin.
Alright. Works for me.
Got your measurements and everything. You might want to tell him what it is so he can check it out.
I'm not even gonna add it on my sheet. Where am I? Hang on, I gotta get my sheet up.
Well, you don't want to fall in that same hole that your gold seems to be.
Yeah, all my
falling
money
into.
is. Yeah, I know.
You should add your sword before you. A naked half-orc
Yeah,
comes
I
out of battle.
Let me bring up my damn sheet here.
Turns out he's
It's almost like we're
actually-
playing a tabletop game. Jeez.
Turns out he had a bag of holding, or no, a portable hole this whole time.
It wasn't a bag of holes, it was a portable hole. This string.
Or so you thought it was. Very
Yeah.
painful portable hole.
Well, for you,
Oh.
you were my portable hole.
Oh.
All right. It's a sheet.
There it is.
Masterwork scale mail, +1 frost greatsword. Those are your only acquisitions since then.
Alright, that's cool.
Jeez, I need to be friggin' 3 hours late too and get friggin' free gear.
But you have lost the
kidding.
book. Riclamin took that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No longer the
I'm
Lord
sure
of the-
Chantal's grandmother's gonna haunt you now from the grave.
How much does that Facebook weigh?
Plus, what was it? Wait, I'm writing my shit down here.
It's a +1 frost greatsword. It does 2d6 and then 1d6 cold damage also.
2d6 plus 1.
Yeah,
Plus
2d6
1d6.
plus 1, and then your strength too. 2d6 plus 1, and then an extra d6 of cold damage.
Since it's a great sword, it adds your. Is it 1.5 times
It's
or you just your
1.5
full sword?
times. He's been doing that with his falchion though too.
Cool. Okay.
2d6 plus 1. Sorry.
2d6 plus 1. It's a +1 greatsword,
Okay.
and then it has the d6 of frost damage also.
Okay.
And if you have the book, it does the other stuff too. But yeah.
And so plus a d6 for us. Okay.
Yeah. And the masterwork scale mail, just regular scale mail, but it's got half the armor check penalty.
Okay.
So that brings you.
Okay, I added the sword.
Alright. And your armor, if I can just pull this up real quick, will be fairly simple to change. Your AC should now be a 17.
Okay.
Armor check penalty of -2.
Armor check penalty. Where is that on my sheet?
Actually, you were just wearing leather armor, so you didn't have. I don't think you had an armor check penalty.
You don't have
No.
to worry about your armor check penalty until you do something that it's counting against.
Yeah,
Extras.
that'll matter for like climbing or jumping or swimming or stuff like that.
Or as I like to call it, drowning.
Won't matter at all in
falling,
combat.
Tripping.
That too.
Drowning, falling, tripping.
Getting knocked over by an orc or half orc.
Trying to attack and throwing your weapon across the field to hit a completely unintended target. That sort of stuff.
You should have told them the story behind that great sword, man. You know, I paid more for it.
Yeah.
And impaled a goblin at 30 feet.
Who paid
Alright.
what for the greatsword?
He sold
Okay.
his great sword.
So
Oh,
we're all
cool.
Where do I
geared up.
add that armor to my sheet? I'm confused here. Hang on.
You got the old sheet, so. you know
Oh,
where
did you guys
really-
all upgrade to a new sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You have bath salts in your inventory.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Just write it down anywhere, and I'll fix you up next week.
Bath salts.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't go chewing anybody's face off.
I promise nothing.
Okay, so we're all geared up, and I guess I asked the party if we're going to
Oh yeah, there are bath salts in there. Nice.
investigate the other orc clan.
Yep. For sure. That's where we're heading. Shield Clan.
Alright.
Okay, DM, that's where we're going.
So Darren, can you send me that sheet or a link to that sheet or whatever so I can change everything around?
It takes a while.
If you haven't done it already. Well, I'm not gonna do it now, obviously. I just mean at some.
Honestly, all I did was just copy and from his and
Re-enter all the values.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Sragg, what will it cost me to make some anti venom? What's the cost associated with creating that? May as well be doing something with my time today.
So I think it's a 50 gold value, and it takes.
I'm just gonna say I have 400 gold left because I bought food or whatever. I'm gonna assume that that's accurate.
It'll cost you about 13 gold in mats for each one.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to create a couple of those.
Alright. Where is... What's a couple?
I can afford two.
You can afford 2.
A couple.
Alright. And your roll?
What do you use to make that?
The alchemy skill.
From what?
It's just a skill you can train. It's a craft alchemy.
You have a 10. Okay. So let's see your roll. Okay, yeah. You've succeeded in your crafting of them.
Sweet. So I have 2 anti-venoms. Good to know.
Two of the antitoxins. Yep.
If anyone wants some Jello shooters, there's still a shit ton in my fridge. Just so you know.
How much were those a piece, Sragg, again?
They're worth 50 gold apiece.
How much does it cost to craft them, though?
13.
Cool. Okay.
You can have some Jello shooters for free, just so you know.
That's a good antitoxin.
Well, it's a good something.
Painkiller.
It's more of a toxin replacer.
Yeah.
Alright. So what are y'all doing now? Y'all are, you gathered up?
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
To Isengard?
Okay.
Isengard.
To Isengard.
I let out a satisfying burp from the stew, and I say, "Hey Rick, thanks for that gear. Here, have this sword." And I lob the undead great sword at him.
Really?
Oh, not great sword.
Okay.
Longsword.
Longsword.
Lob.
You throw it
Like a
at him.
sideways lob.
Okay.
Yeah, not like a hook. I'm talking lob, not hooks.
Okay.
You shoot it like a throwing dagger.
Yeah, no. You want me to
Just
strength
goes
check
end
that to
over
see
end.
if I supremely lob it
Yeah,
at him?
roll
It's
your
fucking-
strength check. I want to see
Alright.
this.
Okay.
Oh, great.
So what's that again? Wait, D20.
Plus 5.
Right?
D20
Hang
plus
on a
5.
sec. I'm not even in the friggin' thing. Oh, there it is. Okay.
This ought to be good.
Oh,
Boom! But it didn't crit.
opposing deck
No.
check.
He lob. Yeah, you can do a dex check if you want to. Let's see it. Let's
Why
see that
not?
one. Roll the 1. 3.
I don't
so
have
D20
any-
Plus 3.
Does that still count?
Oh, no, D20 plus 1.
Not horrible.
The
Not great.
satisfying clang as the great sword or the long sword hits, but nothing too bad. That's right, you are coated in metal now, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You'll survive around Smurrrrh.
Now, what is that weapon?
A +1 long sword of
Undead.
Undead Bane.
Yeah.
+1 long sword of what?
Undead Bane.
It's super effective against undead.
Yeah, it does like, if we look at it's 2d6 versus undead on top of the regular.
I command them, so I don't need to kill them.
Not anymore. What does it do against 2d6, you said?
2d6. Mm-hmm.
And it's the same... Is it? What's the attack bonus on it?
A
2?
1. Let's get a 1. So it's +1 attack, +1 damage.
Okay.
Do I still have the book? Like,
Nope.
okay, so I'm like,
Here's
guys,
the,
what happened to the book?
Here's a
Someone
summary
took
of
the
what
book.
Bane does.
You find it? Because I'm looking for it too.
What are we looking for?
Undead Bane.
Look at the link in chat.
Link in chat.
Lincoln chat? You talk about
Abraham?
Lincoln?
There is currently no text on this page. Great. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, there is. Look at the top.
There it is.
It doesn't
I found
say
it.
it.
It's in the Google. What? Oh no.
Seriously? What the hell?
How did you do
I'm
that?
confused.
You removed it all? I updated the
Oh,
wiki.
you know what?
everyone.
You know what? Here, just put a parentheses at the end there to close it, and it works.
Oh, right.
I don't know what y'all are doing, but sort of confused.
Okay. Against its designated foe, it is +2 better than normal and deals 2d6 damage versus. So if you run into an undead, it counts as a +3 and deals an extra 2d6. Otherwise, it's
Normally, it's just a +1 weapon.
Yeah. So if you happen to run into undead, however unlikely that may be,
Really? Okay then.
well, it's not like they're running rampant around the countryside. No one's seen undead around here.
Just
since
around
you guys
us.
got here. Okay. So now you're starting to look more like a fighter. You got 2 long swords, a great axe, big old shield.
2 eyes
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, I'm decked. I looked like that dwarf from Roleplay. In the Coliseum.
I haven't seen that episode. No spoilers.
What week are you at?
I don't know. I'm weak.
It's one of the earlier weeks. It's like week 10 or 13.
I'm probably close
Earlier
to
weeks,
that.
okay.
Yeah, that week 10 is an earlier week. Yeah.
Well, they're like a week 28 or something now.
You're at week 28.
I am not. Carrying on.
Technically, you're at week 3. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So let's head out of the town.
All right.
I'm like, guys, where's the book? What happened? Where's the book?
You wouldn't know, so yeah,
What
I can
book?
see that.
The book! The book! Someone took the book! I grabbed my
Jackal.
sword,
Jackal.
and I'm like
Jackal.
looking around.
Jackal.
What, guys? We were protecting this book of full or whatever.
The book
It's
is
gone.
fine.
Someone took my friend.
You have the book?
Someone has it. I forget who.
Who
I
has
can't
the
really
book?
hear them. There's too much clanking with my armor.
I think Rick has the book.
Rick has the book? Okay, so we still have the book. All right, okay.
Yeah, we do have it. It just did something to you that last night, so we thought it'd be best if
Did
someone else
something to
held
me.
it for a bit.
I don't remember this. Do I?
Exactly.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Does someone else want to carry this book
Nope.
I'll take it.
when we
What?
get to the cave or wherever the hell we're going?
I'll take it.
We're gonna let the
Alright.
magic guy carry that thing? Sure, that's a good idea.
I'm the only one that's been able to tell it no.
Better than an army
Yeah,
of
but didn't
undead.
it like burn your hand because of it? I mean, we thought we were playing a game, but
No, that was me just seeing if I could shake its attempt to control me with pain.
I gotcha.
Really? Do you?
Sure.
Didn't work, but I'm the only one that's been able to just say no to it before.
Just say no to drugs.
That too.
Just say no to Necronomicons. This is your brain. This is your brain on Necronomicon.
Any questions?
Except for some reason, it's a glorified highlight reel of you slaying everything across the countryside. This doesn't seem appropriate.
It is really helpful.
Okay, let's head to the orcs.
So you guys don't want me to like control those undead guys anymore? I mean, they were kind of helpful. They were watching our back in the cave.
Maybe later.
I mean,
think
I won't read the
possible.
book. I can't read, but I won't look at those pictures with the sword. That was kind of cool, though. You remember I was like killing everything. You mean Rick? You saw it, right? I showed it to you. You remember?
Yeah. Was intense.
Yeah, I know, right?
So you're
That's
going to
great.
keep badgering them with this as y'all are walking. Did you even
Yeah.
go back? You know, it's-
I so want to cast silence right now. It's not even funny.
They'll walk out. You heading for the south, north, west? Where you going?
Well, do we
Um,
still have to check out that other encampment?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where we're heading. I'm trying to remember
We need to
where
cross
it
the
is.
river, yes?
No.
No?
It's
Okay.
west.
River
outside
is
of town.
south. We are heading west.
Mhm.
The west gate towards that encampment,
Following the
which I
trail of
don't have
blood.
the map up.
Hey guys, what happened to the other book? I had 2 books. What about my picture book? What'd you do with that? The one that was not me, like with swords, but the other one. Where'd that go?
It's in the bag.
So,
the other
It's
book.
still in the bag with the other book. Okay.
out of character, Sragg,
So if I want to grab it later, I can just pick it up.
we
No.
headed east earlier, where we found that cave. Was that to the east? Northeast?
No. When you went to the west, you headed up north and found the cave. Back down to the south, towards the river, was a trail of blood.
All right. That's where we're heading.
Okay. So
Out
you
the
head
west gate towards that trail of blood, and we're gonna head south.
Okay.
What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening?
Oh yeah, we didn't fill him on that. Might want to do that.
Are we
before
going
he
to
does
fight
that.
some stuff? I'm ready for that.
Yep. Maybe.
We're
We
going
gotta
to
find out-
talk to the other orc tribe.
We're gonna talk.
Yeah, we gotta talk to the broken
You want me to
shield
talk?
tribe.
I mean, I'm like an orc. I'm a bigger guy. I mean, king and like, I don't know.
I think we let Ren handle it for now.
Ren?
Yeah, any talking.
You can back me up if our friends here suggest that I might need it.
Okay. Are you gonna like be holding that book while you're talking to them, or what?
No. No.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Point one.
Are they gonna like tell us about the book? Is that what we're doing? We're going to ask them about how to destroy this book?
No,
So
we need to
far,
find out why they're
We
attacking
haven't
the,
even made it out of the inn door.
Because why would you want to destroy that book? I mean, no.
So
Let's go.
we're gonna
I'm going
talk to
to-
them about what? Wait.
I want to
wait,
fill
wait,
him
wait.
in on the story so far as we're out of town.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
You'll get to the west gate. The signs are down. They still have it kind of closed, but it's where it's not barred or anything at this point. Mathis sees y'all approaching. So y'all are heading out again, huh?
We're
Yeah.
off.
We're heading to the Broken Shield tribe now.
I mean, something about orcs and books. I don't know. These guys promised me a good fight, so I tag along. I flex.
Well, we notice y'all aren't quite prepared, so do take this with you. Hands you a small pack.
What's in this pack?
Is there a book in there?
It's a thank you from Simon for at least bringing some rest to Henry's family.
I see. Thank you.
Stifle a laugh.
Simon. Who's Simon? Do I know Simon?
Who
I
do
don't
you hand
remember.
that pack to?
Whoever's leading. I'm assuming it's going to be you. He's been talking with you mostly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay,
Can we carry that bag? I grab the bag.
No, he doesn't.
I know he doesn't.
Opposing dex
You're gonna
check.
Opposing strength.
We have an addict on our hands here.
I hope
Okay.
you fail.
No, dex to see if he grabs it. Strength to see if he can rip it out of his hand.
Dex to see if I grab it? Oh, that's my dex then.
That's funny though.
All right.
That's not my dex. It wouldn't be +5.
Yours would be +3, so that is
Yeah.
a. Oh
still-
crap!
I still
So yeah,
win.
you got it. Now
Yeah,
let's see
you
some
probably
strength.
got it.
You got a hold of it. Let's see strength, both people.
Oh, mine's the same. Check.
So roll it again.
Mhm.
Oh, is that
Shoves
bad?
me out of the way.
Throw it on my back.
You gotta okay. You put it on your back.
Yep.
Does
I
he
got my
ever,
fell sheet in my other hand.
have you ever failed an opposing anything check? It's fucking hilarious.
I don't think so. No, he's like he
Not
does
yet.
what he wants.
I will eventually, and it's gonna be horrible.
All right, now that it's on his back, I'm looking in the back of it.
While he's doing that, I'm turning. I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I got a hold of it though.
God.
So it's like,
It's spinning around with him. You don't know what's in there yet.
Oh, all right. You want to look in there? Okay. I
yeah.
put it on the ground. Let him look through.
After all that, and then he just lets me look at it.
It pays to ask.
Hold still, Smurrrrh.
It's on the ground. You do whatever.
All right, what's in the
I'm
bag?
giving my fell sheet or my great sword a practice swing because I haven't tried it out yet. My frost away from them. You know.
Okay.
generally.
Swinging the sword. Oh, did you see
Yeah.
anything in the bag? Oops.
Check it out. It's got gold
Awesome that
stuff.
I turned that guy to a frost.
I cut a flower
Get a-
with it.
Put about 15 feet between me and any of the other people in the party.
Okay, I'm looking in the bag. I don't know. He's checking his weapon. Which one of us goes first?
Smurrrrh, you should,
Do you want me to look?
Smurrrrh, you should go ahead and scout.
Scout. All right. I start walking up the road ahead of them. I'll be back in a
Okay.
minute.
There's 6 of those red vials in this bag.
6 of them. All right.
Yep. There's also about 10 days worth of food and a small tent.
Sweet. All right, who wants to carry that?
Well, divide the pots out.
I'll take 2.
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
Okay. I guess that means Smurrrrh's getting 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Detect magic. What school of magic is in effect on these potions?
You would recognize them from your repeated uses.
Substance
No,
abuse.
you haven't used them. Everyone else knows, and they can inform you quickly that they are healing potions.
Oh, okay.
And that for them it is substance abuse so far, yes.
It's our crack.
That with 10 days of food and a small tent. Okay. Smurrrrh's leading the way out of town.